What's up, crypto legends? Let's take a look all together at the markets, see what is going on. We have some news right now at this moment, so we might get a little bit of volatility, but we are going to check the most important levels here all together, taking a look at the price of Bitcoin, the stock market S&P 500, and also the DXY, and we can take a look at some altcoins all together, of course. Guys, how is everyone doing? We're getting a little bit of volatility at this moment to the upside. We're holding here the last support. Will we manage to get a bounce from this low over here? When we do take a look at the fixed volume profile from this entire range, we are just basically sitting at the value area low from this entire range, guys. Because if we do start losing with volume this low over here, then of course that is going to be a bad sign. That means that we will be going to much lower prices. Will it hold? Are we going to get a severe bounce from this zone? Let's wait and see, of course. Now, like I mentioned, right, I'm still leaning mid-term bearish. I think 25, 24K is highly possible, especially when we're in this local downtrend for the last few weeks. Now, if we do take a look at the fixed volume profile from this entire range over here, we can see there's a major gap of volume. There's no volume in between $26,500 and $25,000, even $24,800. No volume, so the drop could be pretty significant. However, it's managing to hold support at this moment. We're just basically there at the value area low. It's an old weekly level. We're going to do some technical analysis, zooming in where the price could get rejected, where the price could bounce, of course, all together. I'm going to take a look at the comment section. Let's take a look right away at the comment section to say hello to the community. But first of all, guys, I need you to share some love, all right? If I see this live stream getting over 500 likes, I mean, the YouTube is doing awful at this moment. That's why I need some support to do more live streams. If not, I will not do them. That means, you know, it's not worth it. No traffic coming on YouTube. Then we'll go to another thing. So you just need to smash up that like button, guys. Share some love, because what we do here on the live streams is talk about major levels, some possible scenarios that could happen. And yeah, totally for free, guys, okay? Very much respected levels that we talk about on the live streams, on the videos. We're going to go through yesterday's video, of course. More importantly, through that Legends trading community on Discord, where we did talk about this trading setup, okay? Now, if we go here to the 15-minute time frame and zoom in, we talked about the possible rejection from these highs right over here. This happened yesterday night, Central European time. I did manage to catch the short, but I was a little late because I was sleeping. But overall, I did see some on the Legends trading community. We were very much expecting a possible fake out that could give us a great shorting opportunity as soon as we have the rejection wick, okay? That was very much anticipated here on the Legends trading community on the updates. Guys, I'm waiting for these highs to be claimed. If we get a rejection, we are likely to come back down to that weekly level zone, okay? Potentially even to test these zones this low over here at 26,600 range. And that is basically what has been happening right now with this leg down. Absolutely phenomenal. People there actually sharing in the money shots, okay, how they are making these profits, entering exactly at that level of rejection and taking profits at this zone over here at the 26,700 range. As you can see, people entering exactly at that rejection level in the Legends trading community, very much expecting that trading setup, guys. So absolutely phenomenal. Feel free to join the Legends trading community, okay? It's extremely cheap. We've still got a massive offer. If you want to join, it's a monthly subscription. You don't like the first month, you can leave. That is totally fine. But I need the people to learn, okay? And this is the best place where you can do it, guys. Legends trading community down below in the description. if you want those daily updates, those daily setups. And we can see here the community sharing their profits, understanding the market, understanding the movements, and that is absolutely phenomenal, guys. Absolutely love it. So let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community. Aditya, how are you doing, my man? Love you, Andy. I love you too, my man. Aditya has been a supporter for over a year now, and he's learned so much, sharing all the time his analysis and his profits and his, setups. Vince, how are you doing? Hi, Andy. Everything okay? Looks like we're in an accumulation since May the 10th. We are in an accumulation since May 10th. I'm not too sure if this is an accumulation. I'm really not sure if this is an accumulation. If it were to be an accumulation here from the 10th of May, then obviously the price should be having movement up here successfully in the next coming days, right? But with my analysis, everything points out that we should be getting a leg down, and that is thanks to Elliott wave theory. We're going to go through Elliott wave theory a little bit during this live stream so we can understand the overall structure and the highest probability direction, okay? Anything can change, of course, depending on how much volume we do have on a pump or a dump. Everything can change, okay? The most important thing in trading is discipline. Aditya, absolutely. Well said. Mariela, thank you for joining. Father Time, what's up, legend? Smash up the like button. Absolutely. We're getting those likes going up. Mark Dutch, thank you for joining. I got my mods here giving absolute fire. Let's get to 500 likes for Andy, says Dahlia. Absolutely. If we do get 500 likes, there's no doubt I'll be doing at least 4 live streams this week on YouTube. At least 4 live streams, so we can take a look at the major levels and the trading opportunities altogether. Of course, I'm not too active on YouTube for the setups. If you want me active, of course, you have the Legends trading community. I cannot stress this enough, where we are taking a look at for the setups, all right? Waiting patiently for this level, guys. I know a lot of people are impatient. They're like, what's the next trading setup? The next trading setup is waiting for those levels, for those reactions to be hit. And there we have it, guys. We got people profiting finally yesterday because it was very boring during the weekend. We were basically just going sideways, right? Weekends are usually boring, okay? But sometimes we do have nice volatile weekends. But overall, this is the price action that we had since Thursday. Just moving up, okay? Like this, very boring, up and down, $100. Come on, what's the next trading setup? Next trading setup was this short right over here. Bang, all the way down to that old weekly level, okay? Absolutely phenomenal. Let's do some analysis, guys. What are the next trading setups? We're basically holding that value area low from this trading range as well since the 10th of May, okay? So it's holding, there is a possibility that this is going to hold and we're going to get a massive bounce, okay, up here to test these highs and maybe break it. It's possible. With my analysis, I think the most likely scenario is to go down. So I personally am not going to take a long position here, even though the price is at support. The best way that you could try and risk a long position here is to have very good risk management, guys. There's nothing more, okay, in trading than risk management. I wouldn't go crazy with a stop loss. Could you come back up and test yesterday's highs? Of course, it's a possibility. The only way to do it is like this, with good risk management, because we are at a level that could be lost, and we could even come down to test the lows here that we had in May, all the way down to 25,800. So that is $1,000 drop. If you are attempting a long position, make sure to have incredible risk management, guys, because if you start getting into position and you're in a loss and you want to add to your position because you think the bounce is going to happen magically, then you are mistaken. You could get absolutely burnt out with a movement like this, okay? Very, very last support, okay, at this moment. Make sure to manage your risk, guys. It is the absolute key for successful trading. So yeah, Mark Dutch, Mariella, thank you guys. 500 likes, says Mystic TA. Absolutely, guys. If we get to 500 likes, 4 live stream at least this week, counting the one today, of course. It might be 5, but minimum 4 live streams, all right? That is for sure. I'll be checking the likes by tomorrow for those live streams. If it's not, it's definitely going to be at least 2 or 3. Okay, no worries about that. So yeah, S&P or BTC. Let's take a look at the stock market S&P 500. But first of all, shall we take a look at Bitcoin? What are the next levels that I'm looking for? Well, I'm staying extremely cautious, all right? And we can go through some Elliott wave theory right now to see, why do I think lower prices are coming? Now, of course, if we do lose this low, you might think, hey, what happens if we do create a failed breakout from this low over here? It's possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible. It is definitely possible. But as we are at the last support level from this entire range, right? Look at this. We're basically just at the value area low. But not only from this trading range, it's from the entire trading range since March. Okay? Since March, we are at the value area low. What this means is if we start getting a little bit of red volume breaking out the zone, we could have a very intense drop, okay? Very intense drop because we don't have any support beneath us. Obviously, these lows might provide a little bit of support. You might get that failed breakout attempt, but overall, I would think, we're likely going to move to lower levels because there's no support, guys. I bet, technical analysis is based on support and resistance, basically, at the end of the day. Fake outs to the upside or to the downside. So what was this right over here? It was a massive fake out from the resistance. What do we do at fake outs? As soon as we get the wick, we short the market. And I'm so glad that a lot of the Legends trading community, all right, managed to get into that short position, which was absolutely phenomenal. It's great. We got people profiting in the Legends trading community. That's absolutely phenomenal. Of course, that's why we're here. We wait for those levels to be tested. All right. Anyone in Singapore for Crypto Expo Asia, says Mariella. I won't be there. Thought on the US government draining liquidity out the market. Well, any thoughts on that? We just don't. We cannot trust them. We cannot trust them. I don't really know what's going to happen at the end of the day. We did have the news today, which was ISM service PMI. I think we didn't get much volatility on that. Not much volatility. S&P 500 is starting to hit the interest level of resistance. Like I explained on the video update, I think this is clearly a level of the S&P 500 where it's going to get rejected. Would be nice to test these highs. If this starts rolling down from now, I'm going to miss that short position. I'm going to wait patiently. I think these highs right over here from the 16th of August needs to be tested from last year. That level being tested, this is the moment I will react to the market. That exhaustion, that kind of double, triple top formation, that is when I'm going to take the trading decision. Why? Because this right over here is what gives me the signal to get into a short position. Not as we are pumping to the level, not as we're pumping, because this could continue pumping. This might break this zone, I don't know. Soon as we get these price actions, guys, look what happens after this massive consolidation. Price drops. Look what happens after this massive consolidation. Price drops. So I want to see this kind of price action right over here. And then that will be the trigger. That will be the trigger for me to say, hey, this is it, guys. This is it. It's definitely worth a potential short with good risk management. Always stop loss above the highs, okay, after a major consolidation or a failed breakout to the upside, right? Swing failure pattern. So that is what I'm waiting for here patiently. Guys, what shall we take a look at? What shall we take a look at? I don't want a long Bitcoin. I'm actually in the short position. I entered late, okay? I did enter late that short position after the wick, because I was sleeping. My phone, I had alerts, I had Discord, and I thought, right, I finally woke up after an hour after the wick, and I thought, okay, I'm entering that short because it's pretty clear that this is a failed breakout and I'm looking for lower. So people in the community got better entries than me. It is what it is. That is absolutely natural. It's normal. The students always, a lot of them are going to, be better than the mentor, right? Yeah, it's how it is. That's always happening. So they got a better entry than me, which is absolutely phenomenal. That makes me happy. DXY just dropped. Okay, DXY just dropped a little bit, right? It's having a little bit of a movement down here. DXY is actually hitting the lower high resistance trend line from this bump and run scenario. Will the DXY start dropping aggressively from here? I think not. It will have a potential correction, of course. We've been pumping for the last few weeks. A little bit of a correction here, but overall, I personally think it will break resistance. It will start breaking lower high trend line. It will start hitting this resistance zone. So far, so good. We've been extremely bullish. I've been extremely bullish on the DXY after this consolidation. This is why consolidation at support or resistance level gives you confidence. Hey, this is going to turn around. This is likely going to turn around because it's forming a double bottom. It turned around. Magic? No, it's just reading the charts. Hey, this is consolidating. It's not managing to move down. It will likely move up. What happens? It moves up. Was it a guess? No, it was just, pure technical analysis and understanding the charts. So, it's okay, Andy, you're always late. Mañana. What do you mean I'm always late? True, maybe a couple of minutes. I'm Spanish. Come on, you need to forgive me. Mañana. Come on, 500 likes for Andy. Anup says, hey, Anup, thank you very much. Right, let's take a look. Big oops from OZ. Keep grinding the charts, legends. Thanks again, community. Froth Dog Billionaire. Thank you very much. Andy, PrimeXBT has crazy amount of daily fees. Is there any way to drop this crazy fees and you help? No, but I can get potentially a 25% discount. I haven't got it at this moment. But yeah, the fees are a little bit crazy. Maybe yes. I will try and get a 25% discount for the community. All right. Make sure to DM on Telegram. See if I can get that discount for the fees. But yeah, potentially at least a 25% discount I can get. Make sure to DM me on Discord or the Telegram. Right. What do you think about SMC method for crypto? I have no idea what this is. I don't know. Right. Okay, I'm late for my entry. Mañana. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I got my moderators that are making fun of me because I am Spanish and, we have a reputation of being lazy, right? So, unfortunately, I'm half English, so that half English part does save me sometimes. So that's why I was late for my short entry here on the short position. Staying up late in our house just to watch your stream. Kevin, hey, thank you very much. Okay, well, then we need to get a nice quality stream out here because if not, people are going to get extremely bored and just talk bad on me in the comment section saying this guy has no idea of technical analysis. He has no idea of what he's talking about. And we don't want that, right? I want people to talk good about me, right? If that is possible. Apart from my moderators, they always talk bad about me. But I love them. Liquidity trading is must in crypto. Yeah, liquidity trading, yeah. I can already tell you that there is a bunch of liquidity beneath these lows and a bunch of liquidity above these highs. Is there more liquidity here or here? Well, you can see that, of course, with the bubble map, okay? There is, of course, there's different softwares to know that. But it doesn't mean because there's higher liquidity up here, it means that the price will go up there first before going to this low, okay? So this is why, you can get a little bit confused with bubble maps. Obviously, I trade levels. I trade levels on the charts, and I trade fake outs. And I don't need the liquidity. Some people think that, hey, you need the liquidity maps. You need footprint, right? You need footprint. I like to take a look at footprint sometimes, but overall, it's not a major in my trading. For this analysis and setup, I did not need any of these liquidity bubble maps, fancy indicators such as footprint. I'm not saying that they're not good, okay? It's very solid information. But I did not need that to know this trade. Just saying, that you don't need these fancy indicators to get into good setups. What you need is risk management. That is what you need. That is the number one thing, okay? You can have all different indicators, Ichimoku clouds, Bollinger Bands, and Britney Spears bands, whatever. You can have whatever indicators. If you don't have good risk management, you will fail as a trader. It is what it is. So I didn't need any of those indicators to understand the structure of the market and that this was a very likely good setup. And giving that explanation on the videos, of course, on the Legends Trading community on Discord. It's so yeah, obviously it helps. It does help, okay? Obviously it does help, all right? It's good to see, there's more liquidity up here and there's more liquidity down there. But for the trading setups, we do not need those software indicators, okay? At least for me, I do check them sometimes, but more for, more to just give it a little bit of higher probability, right? Let's take a look at, I got a super chat here. I say from, the moderators saying that I've got a super chatos hermanos. Where is the super chat? I can't see it. Right. Yeah, so yeah, liquidity trading is not a must in crypto. I've been trying to get a position into RNDR, but I missed all the pullbacks. Where do you see a good entry to buy spot in the near future? RNDR. I'm not too sure. Is this like is it an AI crypto? RNDR. I'm not sure which. Yeah, I think this is an AI crypto. Somebody trying to get into the pullbacks here. I mean, these altcoins are a little crazy. Can this one grind up? Can this one still continue grinding up? Yeah, absolutely. It definitely can. It definitely can continue grinding up. However, it's kind of a little bit exhausting, right? I don't like this breakout of these highs. It's been in an uptrend now for a few months. Where is there a good buy? I think this one is getting late to its exhaustion, all right? I think this one is not. The moment this one starts retracing, I think it will start retracing hard. There's a very interesting high here for a failed breakout, which is exactly $3.25. I think there is a possibility it might reach that level, this peak over here, and then start moving down. But I want to focus, guys, on Bitcoin first, and then we can take a look at some altcoins. But what are the next trading setups? Andy, please analyze Litecoin. Okay. Gala analysis, please. Yeah, we can take a look at the altcoins afterwards, guys, but we need to take a look at the number one crypto. Where I make 90% of my gains trading is Bitcoin. Because sometimes when I trade altcoins, I'm not that good. I like to have good risk management, and I get stopped out a lot of the times on altcoins. I got to be transparent on that. It's just not, I'm not a great altcoin trader. I know how to trade Bitcoin. Altcoins, large cap coins, yes and no. But I focus on Bitcoin because, it's the market. I know how it moves. So why is it collapsing? What is it collapsing? Why is it all collapsing? Why is everything collapsing? I don't see everything collapsing just yet. DXY might get a decent pullback here. It's getting a little bit of a pullback, and this means that there is a possibility that if this pullback were to continue on the DXY for the next coming days, all right, I think it's probably the time for a pullback. This is a little bit of bearish price action. The DXY broke a little bit of structure here on Thursday of this uptrend structure. So you could see a little bit of a decent pullback. This might save the day for Bitcoin. It might save this support level to get a decent bounce from this level. Why is this a strong support level here on Bitcoin? Most strong support level here is the value area low from this entire trading range. That is it, right? To understand that this is support, you just need to take a look at this entire range and this range. And you're basically sitting at the value area low. You don't need much more to understand that this is support. So could it hold? Are you willing to risk a little bit of your capital to get into a long position? I'm personally not. I'm leaning bearish. I think if it does get a bounce, I think it will roll back down. I'm still leaning bearish a little bit here. There is a possibility, and we're going to throw it out here. We're going to throw it out on the live stream for a potential long from this low, okay? This was also provided in the Legends trading community. We're just going to give it out here for a bonus. The possible long opportunity from a failed breakout of this low is there. The reason why is that we got a little bit of a, it's not the most beautiful Gartley pattern, but it's there. We got a nice move up here. You could arguably discuss that the consolidation has been at the 618, even though we had a little bit of an extensive move here to the 7.5 Fibonacci. But overall, we do have, this spike here hitting the 382 from this drop, okay? 382 fib. This is moving from fib to fib levels. The 7.8 is slightly beneath this low over here. So with the confluence of the Gartley pattern hitting the 7.8 fib level, you could create a failed breakout from this low. So if it fails to break out, this means that you're likely holding the value area low from this entire trading zone, right? It might be a little fake out, and then you're going to move here to the upside. We will be paying attention to that move in the Legends trading community to see if it's worth to get into a long position. Right. Who forgot to smash the like button? Mark Dutch, thanks for the insane support, my man. Right. BTC, please. Right. Yeah. So that is I just gave a setup right there. We need to see how the price action reacts. We are at a crucial level because the price could start dropping aggressively. Why? Because if we lose the range low, it's just going to drop aggressively. We need to see a reaction. We need to see the price getting a wick here and getting back above this low. If we do manage to get back above the low, that is a potential signal there for a long, and you might get a pretty decent bounce getting back above all the resistance levels. It's very much possible. Because what Bitcoin likes to do, it likes to get liquidity above highs, right? Boom, get a liquidity grab. Boom, get a liquidity grab. Bang. We need to see that reaction there. It might get above the price, then you got a nice risk management long position. You can get a pretty decent bounce and make a 3-4 to 1 risk to reward. It's very much possible. It's the next level I am paying attention. Long in here, I don't like it. I don't like it. It is at support. It is at the value area low. It's at an old weekly level. This old weekly level did manage to get support. We were very much aware also of this long position. Oh my goodness, that was an absolutely incredible long position. That was an insane long position right there. Bang, this is what we were waiting for. Claim this low over here, we're getting the bounce. What happened? We claimed the low and got the bounce. We got a lot of people got into that trade as well. Hi Andy, why is Pepe going the worst? Well, it's the end of the meme coin season, right? Unfortunately, why is Pepe coin doing so bad? Yeah, I mean, this was it. It was the bubble pop happened. It happened. This is a bubble pop. You know how long it's going to take for Pepe to get to all-time highs, if it ever does in its lifetime. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Pepe coin to go to all-time high anytime soon. This is just dying off, okay? People are losing interest. They've seen the bubble pop. Unless they're doing huge marketing and huge, get all the influencers and get a whole Twitter and Elon Musk and, Jeff Bezos talking about Pepe coin, then it will pump. But if you ask me, I think this is just, you might get a small relief pump, but then this is basically just going to die off, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to say this, but it's just the bubble, the hype has popped already. And you need to move to another thing, right? Right. Let's bang Andy's like button. Absolutely. Thank you very much, guys, for the support. How will BTC respond to the US debt ceiling increase in long run? This is a very good question. How will BTC react to the debt ceiling? Well, in my personal opinion, if we start seeing the stock market crash, then obviously Bitcoin and crypto will likely follow, okay? But we need to trade the market as day trader. It's very difficult at this moment to get into swing trade scenarios on Bitcoin because there's a lot of uncertainty on the market, right? When you're looking for swing trades, it's a trade that will last more than 2 days, several weeks or months potentially. And what we are focusing more on the Legends trading community is day trades, right? We get in, we get out. We know our levels, we know our setups. We have a plan and we just get ready for it, okay? We get ready for the plan. Bang, we're making a killing. I mean, this was a drop of, over $500 to the downside, $600, bit of leverage, you're making an absolute killing. Of course, we are taking profits at this level. And you might think to yourself, why is this a take profit zone? Why did you predict with your analysis that the price was going to go all the way down to test that weekly zone, that 26,700, 600 zone right there? Because it's the value area low. It's an old weekly level. It's an old level where we have seen support. It is the value area low from this range, in this entire range. So if you're shorting from this zone over here, obviously that actually tapped that value area high to perfection as well to add confluence from this trading zone. You shorting here, you taking profits at support. I don't want to long here, guys. I don't want to long. I prefer longing lower. If it tests this low and it fails to break out, I will very likely long there with very good risk management. So yeah, that is my plan anyway. That is my plan. Come on, guys, we're getting to 200 likes. Thank you very much for the insane support. I will be doing more live streams talking about potential scenarios as well. We got one scenario here for Bitcoin already on the live stream. How is the price going to test this low? All right. It's important to wait for that fake out. Have the fake out. Once you're beneath the levels, then you can decide if it's a good short or a long in this case, right? It needs a fake out because the price action, I know a lot of people might just put a limit order. I'm sure it's going to fake out from this level. So I'm just going to put a limit long here and I'm going to go to sleep. And then the price action is all the way down here and you're in a massive loss. No, you need to set alerts. You need to set alerts to see how is the price action going to face that support level. Then you take the decision if it does hold, if it is a wick, if it's a failed breakout. And thanks with this one, we do have that Gartley pattern. It's not the most beautiful, but it's overall very nice in timing. We've still got even, more than 24 hours. When we do take a look at Fibonacci time, and Fibonacci time is absolutely phenomenal from this low to this low over here. Oh, we've got plenty of time. We even got a couple of days. So this could have a little bit of sideways action and then start coming down here, by tomorrow or after tomorrow. And that would be the perfect timing. Fibonacci time on Gartley patterns is very important. Very, very important. There were several Gartley patterns here. The last few months, that was absolutely huge. There was a Gartley pattern here. This was absolutely huge Gartley pattern right there. Bang, 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 hitting the 7-8. Oh my goodness, this was an absolutely golden. I remember this on the live streams, talking about this and talking about the timing. When you do take a look at Fibonacci time here, from the pivot high to the B pivot, it was hitting the 1-to-1 extension beautifully and consolidating. This is like, hey guys, you need a short here. You need to short. Get ready. You need a short. It's the 1-to-1 extension. Look at this. Fibonacci time extension. Look at that. This was absolutely golden. I remember this like if it was yesterday. Super great shorting level. So yeah, we could be forming this bullish Gartley. We're just going to have to wait and see. I'm happy with my short. I've taken most of profits here. I will hold some of that position just in case we break the low and test these lows, and that would be my ultimate close the position, close the entire short from here down here. That's enough. Enough is enough. I will be happy with the rest of profits. So you might think to yourself, what is the next shorting opportunity? What is the next shorting opportunity? What happens if we do bounce from this level and start going to higher levels? There could be, and I'm going to go through Elliott wave theory, guys. Let's keep this education just so we understand the structure of the market. Right, let me just read some comment sections as well. Damn, missed that short you were talking about since last week. Was sleeping. Yeah, I was sleeping as well. I set an alert and I entered late on the trade, right? But, you know, I can enter late. I don't want you guys to enter late because I want you to have the best level for entry, right? Come and join the Bitcoinsensus Discord. Join Andy's Legends community, says Father Time. Father Time, amazing. Father Time's in the Legends training community, of course. He's actually a moderator in there. Make sure to join, guys. Yeah, I do post every single day the updates and setups on Bitcoin. What are the next trading scenarios that I'm waiting for? And the latest one, of course, happened yesterday. It didn't happen last week, all right? We day trading. We look for day trades. And this was absolutely beautiful. Nice to see a lot of the community finally getting into some, you know, some of nice trades all together. Right, since the S&P, I'm going to read some comment sections here, guys, because what I like from the live streams is not only looking for setups, okay? We've looked for one. This is basically the lows here, okay? With a bit of confluence. We've got a Gartley. We've got a potential failed breakdown from this low. That is one setup here for a potential long. Reminder, okay? It needs to get a reaction. It needs to move back up, because the price could slice through this level, okay? This is not a guaranteed long position until the price action is hitting that level, okay? This is why we cannot give signals. We cannot give signals. We need to see the reaction on the price at certain levels. If the reaction is not good, we could slice through the level. That's why I'm very against signals channel. Let me know if you know any successful signals channel, because I haven't found any since since I started technical analysis and trading 7 years ago. No successful signals channel. You know one? Let me know. I'll put 100k in signals for me to profit automatically. There's none out there. Send me a DM if you know any. We'll test it out. It all depends on the reactions on the levels, okay? We could not give signals, unfortunately. Andy, your last stream really improved my trading. 7 days winning as it stands thanks to you. Oh my goodness, guys. These comments want me to do more live streams and do the education and continue with this. Wow, that's absolutely phenomenal. You put in the work. You understand the market structure and you have a plan and good risk management. You're going to profit from this market. Absolutely. So, hey, Ty's Creations, thank you very much for that insane comment. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're not scammers here. We're not scammers. We're totally legit. We talk about education. We talk about setups. And we have the Legends trading community to prove that, okay? Andy, if 24k is reached today, but in 9 days FOMC maybe raises rates and hot CPI, then where does BTC price go? Below to new lows? Ooh, yeah, this is a very good question. Imagine if we do 25 basis points, right? Again, so that would take interest rates to 5.25 or 5.5. I can't remember now where we're at. Then yeah, DXY, in my opinion, will be gaining value. I'm sorry, this is bearish for Bitcoin. A little bit of a correction right now on the DXY, but it's needed. if DXY starts breaking here and we get interest rates up, okay, and dollar index is going to strengthen, unfortunately, it is what it is, and interest rates going 25 bases up again is just going to put a lot of pressure on the market. So the ultimate low level for Bitcoin to continue this multi-monthly uptrend. I am bearish in this correction, okay, but I'm actually bullish on the higher time frames. If we correct down to 23, 22k zone, I will be looking for swing long positions with good risk management with the Legends trading community, of course, and on YouTube on live streams. Depending on how we react to those zones, guys. Reason why is because we're in an uptrend, right? We're in an uptrend right there. Could this be a possibility of, we're going to create a fifth wave here? Or has the fifth wave been created and we are on the verge of a much larger correction? This is also very possible. I mean, there is a lot of confusion here with Elliott wave theory because, Elliott wave theory is not easy. You could arguably discuss that this was a first wave up and this has been the third wave up right there with these waves here. And this being a fourth, not overlapping or even testing the first wave. And then this the fifth wave, and we are in a much larger ABC corrective move, right? This could potentially be it. This is why the possibility of going to 23, 22k is possible. Maybe even lower. So, let's just zoom in here because the reason why I'm still bearish is because of these waves to the downside. I'm only bearish locally because we're in a multi-weekly downtrend since April, right? And I personally think that this ABC corrective move has not finished. Reason why? Because in the C corrective move, and I'm not going to go through all of the counts, guys, because if not, it's just going to take the entire live stream to do so, is we have created we are in the process of creating the fifth wave. This has been still the fourth wave right there. And we are just about to create the fifth wave, which could take us down to 25, 24k. We don't really know. We don't really know how this is going to develop. But everything points out that, this is what is happening at this moment. And we are inside of the fifth wave here, counting small little waves to the downside, right? So we're probably just creating the first wave and we are creating the second wave at this moment, which has finished right now. And we are just about to create the third wave down. And that is going to be usually the most impulsive one, all right? Which could take us to 25k or even, we don't really know. We don't really know how far down. There is some tools such as Fibonacci extension that could help us out to find out where the third wave can go. And how is that? Well, the 1.618 is a usual target from an extension from the third wave. How do you know? Well, first example will be this third wave inside of the C corrective move. Look at this first wave down, bang, right there. You get the Fibonacci extension to the second wave here. Where did the third wave finish to perfection? Was at the 1.618 extension from the wave, meaning that this third wave is 160% more than this one, right? So, look at this. We just hit that level, 1.618, bang, third wave, then the bounce. So, if we are trying to find out where is the possibility of the extension here, and all of this will be counted as long as we do not get above this high over here right now, okay? If price action starts moving up here, then we'll have to figure out What are the counts here? This has probably been the end of the C wave, and we are getting into a bullish structure. But for the moment, till that happens, this is still bearish. So going back here to this, zooming in this zone, and I mean, come on, guys. I've been, bearish, predicting the bounce here as well, because we were basically hitting a huge level of support, and the 618 fib from the pivot low to the pivot high. And I was saying, guys, we are looking for longs here. This is going to create a bounce, and we need to profit from this bounce, because this has been the end of a C wave, and we're creating a first wave down, and the first wave down support is finishing here. We are likely going to create the second wave up. We were very much anticipating that on the Legends trading community. Come on, look at this. Oh my goodness, how can we anticipate that bounce there to come all the way up to test the highs at 27,400 to then create the next shorting opportunity? Look at this, bounce there. Look at that. Look at where that alert was. Hey, we're looking for a failed breakout from 27,400. What happens? It happened. It happened. It happened. We're looking for a short here. Oh my goodness, how can we predict these moves? Well, it's understanding the support levels and resistance and the waves, guys. It's nothing else. Come on. Oh my goodness. This was so good. It was so good. We were expecting that bounce. Come on. Oh my goodness. I'm getting excited, guys. You shouldn't get excited when you're trading and you're doing analysis, okay? Because it's a full recipe to do bad. But we were hitting 50% Fibonacci from this high to the low. Created that failed breakout from these highs during the weekend. Oh my goodness, that was such a good shorting opportunity. It was really good. It was really good. We got people happy in the Legends trading community, actually shorting that level. So going back here to the first wave down, because this is a first impulsive wave down inside of all of this, right? Inside of all of this. If this is the second wave down, and do you know if this low is not tested, it could even be a flat ABC, and we could even test the highs again here to then come down. But, I mean, that is another story. We'll analyze that once it happens. We'll cross that bridge once it happens, okay? If we start getting this price action here, then we'll analyze the situation to see if it's a good short. If anything here, you want to risk a potential long with good risk, okay? If this low is tested, we're at the risk of it dropping, okay? So how can we figure out the third wave down? And I'll go through the comment section right away. We take a look at Fibonacci extension. As I mentioned before, if we are waiting for a possible third wave, right? Waiting for a possible third wave, okay, here down. Where I mean, this is just speculation, okay? But we're looking at the third wave down, and we do not know if the second wave has finished. If this does create a higher low, this could be a flat ABC. And we could test these highs again, but we'll analyze that. For the moment, it could be this is finished, and what we want to find out is the possible extension of the third wave. So we get Fibonacci extension from this pivot high to this pivot low. If this were to be the high of the second wave, it maybe is. We're going to have to find out in the next couple of days, because it might come up there. If it does, then we'll get the extension further up and analyze the situation if it's a good short. But let's not get distracted with that, because that hasn't happened. So we need to go with what has happened. What has happened is that for the moment, this is the high, and this is the second wave for the moment. So The 1.618 is all the way down to $24,300. Look at that. Just the third wave inside of the fifth wave could go down to 24,300. That is absolutely crazy. It could even go all the way down here. Right? And then the fifth wave, who knows where the fifth wave can go. So, and that would be completing the fifth wave. And yeah, obviously we will be analyzing the situation once that happens. You know, once those waves are finished, yeah, we'll be looking for the bouncers, no doubt. But for the moment, that is just a lot of speculation. And do you know why this third wave can be so impulsive to the downside? Do you know why? I know why, guys. I know why. Do you know why? Let me know in the comment section why this drop could be absolutely huge in the next coming days. Tell me why, guys, in the comment section. Yeah, it's because it's the third wave inside of this structure. However, it's because we are losing the value area low from this zone over here. There is no volume. There is no volume as soon as we break down 26,500. Let's take a look at the volume profile. There's no volume. Look at this. There's nothing there. This is why this third wave and everything lines up together for a potential third wave in the coming days. It's very possible. Now, maybe the price action tonight is going to pump and going to go to 29K, and then I'll come up live with a sad face and I'll say, I was wrong, guys. I was extremely wrong. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? But anyway, just giving a little bit of explanation here on the structures, right, of the moves. So, no doubt that we are in a corrective move here from the last few months, okay? Last few months have been bullish. It's a little bit difficult at this moment to know if this has been 5 waves up already, and you know we are going to see a much larger ABC correction. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm not focused on that on the live stream. So yeah, we could come down all the way down to 24,300, 400 range in a matter of a few days. The volume, there's no volume here, and it's perfect with the third wave down here inside of this structure. It's just perfect. Everything aligns up, you know. Everything aligns up once you do the analysis. You know, I would not be surprised. You get, you know, we will get a lot of new people saying, "What happened to Bitcoin? We crashed all the way down to 24K, right? We crashed below $25,000. What happened?" Well, with the analysis, it's we're not surprised. I'm not surprised. But anyway, we got a note here that I could be totally wrong and we might break through 29K. Then I'll probably won't be doing a live stream for a week because I will be in bed crying because I was wrong with the analysis. No, only joking, guys. Of course not. You know, if we're wrong, we're wrong. It doesn't matter. Most importantly is not losing money when you're wrong. And if you lose, you need to have very good risk. This is why we do have very good risk management. Because we're losing the value area low, says Martin. You got that damn right. No support. Yes, guys. Interest rates. We got someone here. Yeah, also it could affect a little bit. But yeah, because we're losing the value area low. No support. Yeah, basically no support, says Wolf and Bear. You guys are absolutely on the game. You're in it. You're in the zone. So yeah, good call on that. We're losing the value area low because there's no volume. There's just no volume. We got no support. There's no support here till sub 25K. So that's why we could, you know, this could absolutely capitulate here on a third wave. Hopefully you've liked that explanation, guys. Come on, give us a smash up with the like button here on that pure technical analysis. Easy, guys. If this lives go to 500 likes, if this live stream goes to 500 likes, I will be doing at least 4 live streams this week, before the end of the week. Another reason to go 25.1 is a great liquidity in this zone, says Jason. Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. There is a lot of long positions here from the last couple of months that expect Bitcoin to go to 40k and 50k and haven't taken profits. All of these people that are not taking profits they'll be eaten up with a potential drop. I've been in the Legends trading community for a bit now. Totally worth it if you're serious about trading your portfolio, says Nick van der Kolk. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We've got people here talking nicely about the Legends community. Absolutely. I mean, it's not a signals channel, okay? It's not a signals channel. I give the education videos on the possible scenarios that could happen and obviously waiting for reactions. And it's just basically video updates on the setups, okay? Mainly on Bitcoin. Best trading teacher, says Guillaume Ribot. Wow. Thank you very much. You're adorable, Andy, says Pat Murphy. Hey, thank you very much. All right, that's enough, okay? That's enough. That's enough. Let's take a look at some altcoins for the community. Mark Dirch, Mariella, thank you guys, as always, for the insane support. Very much appreciated. Guys, let's take a look at some other markets. S&P 500, I think S&P 500 is days away from peaking out, okay? However, we do not know until we get a reaction. We need to get a reaction. It would be very bad luck because I want to get into an epic swing trade short here, guys. I really do, but I cannot enter the short just yet. I can get into a small position maybe, just in case this starts dropping, because once the market drops, guys, obviously you guys know that the market drops faster than it recovers, right? It's always been like that. Always been like that. Look at this. You know, if you do take a look at the timing, the market does take a long time to get into an uptrend, but when it starts dropping, it drops more aggressive, right? You can make more gains. Well, not make more gains. You can make gains faster shorting the market than longing the market, right? Usually, all right? Sometimes, obviously, if you're in a massive hyped bull run like Bitcoin, you're long, the market moves really aggressively to the upside. However, in the case of the stock market, this could drop quite fast. It could drop quite fast. So will this create a peak very fast in the coming days and start dropping very aggressively? Or will it consolidate and then start getting some drops? I mean, that is the question at this moment. I prefer consolidation because that is telling me that the price of the S&P 500 is getting exhausted at this zone. And everything points out that this is it, guys. This is it. The 618 Fibonacci is such a respected level on the S&P 500 as well. And it's from the pivot all-time high that was created in December of 2021. This was over 2 years ago now. No, sorry. Hang on a second. I'm totally wrong on that. A year and 6 months approximately, right? From this pivot all-time high to the pivot low, we just basically tapping the 618 at this moment, right now, live. We've tapped it today. This 618 is huge resistance. Just on its own. Just on its own. But even better, we got this high for that wick to the upside and possible exhaustion. Oh my goodness, this could be an epic short. It could be an epic short. I'm going to remain patient. I might get into a small position with a high stop loss. It will be a small position because I do think it could get exhausted, the stock market, at this range. Everything points out with Elliott wave theory as well that we have created 5 waves and we are in an ABC structure here, right? With more waves inside, but I'm not going to explain that at the moment. And this could be a massive ABC correction. And if this A wave on the stock market, because the stock market obviously is in a multi-decade bull run, okay? It's in an uptrend. It always has been an uptrend, despite the corrective moves, right? So, but what could happen here is that we're going to go into a multi-year bear market, ABC correction. And just to keep it simple, the A corrective move already was an entire year. The A wave was already an entire year. And the B wave has already been over 6 months. So I think it's time. This C wave could be another year, 2024, you name it, even part of 2025, recession time. And what this basically means, inside of a ABC structure, you have 5 waves down. Inside of a B structure, you have 3 waves up. Of course, you do have different corrective waves, of course. I will explain that right now. But overall, what I want to make you understand is that, stock market could be in, on the verge of a multi-year even, right? 1 to 2 years, C corrective wave down. It's very much possible. And when you look at the counts, everything points out that, we have been in 5 waves down here. And now we're creating the B wave, which is 3 waves up with smaller waves inside, of course. And then the movement down here for another 5 waves down to the 5 waves down, do you personally think that the stock market will create an all-time high this year? Will it go to all-time high before the end of the year? Do you think so, guys? Or is it ready for a corrective move? For me, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious that it's ready for a large corrective move down. I mean, who knows? If money printer goes on aggressively, we could see the stock market going up. I think that is highly unlikely. There's not till end of year anyway. There's not going to be any interest rate cuts, in my opinion. So the market has to have a pullback at some point. Do you personally think, guys? Let me know in the comment section. BTC dumping, it's happening. BTC dumping. Yeah, I mean, it could. I would not be surprised if we see this live. Just imagine now the price doing this, going down to 25k. It probably won't happen, but who knows? It might. We are at a critical support. There's no volume beneath 26,500. So S&P 500. Do you think it will go to all-time highs by the end of the year? Being realistic, guys, it's unlikely. 618 being hit, and we love 618 Fibonacci. Look at this. Pivot high to pivot low. 61865, it was a little overextended, but overall it didn't go much higher. We got one there. Pivot high to pivot low. 61865. Right? It's just such a crucial resistance. So the overall 618 from the pivot high to the pivot low is just there, guys. I would absolutely love before the end of the week to create, this kind of price action, right, for the next week. Oh, this would be absolutely golden. It would be like, come on, guys, why not let's just short all together, right? Obviously, I would never say that. No financial advice. I'm never going to tell you what to do. SEC sues Binance and CEO Zhao for breaking the US security rules. Wow. Mark Dirch here with some explosive news as this the Security Exchange Commissioner sues Binance and CEO CZ, right, for breaking the US security rules. Okay. Now that could definitely bring a cascade down. We could definitely have a bearish effect. So we always have these kind of news events at a crucial support level. It always happens, right? Then you will see people on Twitter tomorrow, the Bitcoin price dumped $1,500 because of, Binance and CZ being, basically being sued, right? It's a classic, right? It's a classic. Or like Elon Musk buying Bitcoin. This is why it pumped. Bitcoin was in a heavy bull run anyway. It was in a bull run. So if the technical analysis says that we are on the verge of dropping $1,000 or even $2,000 in the next coming days, the only thing that the news is going to give the only thing the news is going to give that little push, right? It's going to give the little push to finally say, come on, make it drop. So, and then you'll see Twitter in tomorrow and after tomorrow. It dropped because of the Binance issue, not because of technical analysis. And then here we are in the live stream saying, hey, there's no support here. This is likely to drop a couple of $1,000 even, right? Going to the low 24K levels. And then we get people saying it's the news. Well, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news, right? Kind of thing. So, where's the news from, says Benjamin. Mark Dutch can provide us the news in the comment section. SEC is a joke, says Father Time. Let's just enjoy the Matrix together, Andy. Who cares about the fake news, says David. See the short time frame. Right. S&P is going to have a mega bull run for 2 more years and then comes the mega crash. It's not time for the crash yet, says Srinvas. Okay. So it's possible. I'm not going to say it's not. Why do you think the S&P is going to go into a mega bull run? Are they going to extend the debt ceiling? They will have to start printing again. If they start saying, okay, the 1.5 trillion has been printed in the next coming weeks, I'm going to come up the first one on YouTube and say, guys, the crash is cancelled. We're probably going to extend it a little bit more. Expect all-time highs for the S&P 500. Of course, once that news is out, then yeah. The power of printing money to save the economy for another 1 year or 2 years is just going to kick the can longer down the road, okay, for a worse crash. But yeah, that will probably happen. Who knows? Overall, technical analysis is saying that we are at a possible rejection zone. We're going to have to see that exhaustion in the coming days. That is my best suggestion here. Let's wait and see if we are going to get that exhaustion at this level over here. We might break through this level successfully and there's not going to be any type of consolidation at this zone. Then I'll be happy to say, hey, I'm wrong, but we didn't have the consolidation and this is what we were waiting for the exhaustion. So you could say I was wrong, but no shorts taken if we were not going to get any type of reaction, exhaustion here the next coming days. So as a trader, it's very important to see that reaction on certain price levels. Well, if Andy thinks that it's time for the S&P to continue down to the C wave structure, that puts BTC making a lower low than 15.5K. Yeah, this is the possibility. You know what? Let's just go, because I know a lot of people understand this. A lot of people don't understand and enjoy the overall analysis looking at the Brave new coin, and it's you could arguably discuss that the price of Bitcoin during the last few years, guys, and we need to understand this. If we were to see a severe recession, then it is possible. All right, this was the bullish count. Okay, this was a bullish count that we talked about. But it makes more sense that, this would be an insane bullish count, right? Where we are going to see a white swan event, and this has been the proper counting. However, there is this would be a bullish Elliott wave count. But there's a more realistic one, and it's not good, right? There's too many people that understand that 2025 is going to be the bull run and we all going to be rich, right? We all going to be rich in 2025 because it's the next bull run. The halving is in 2024. There's too many people that want to be rich. And this is unlikely not going to happen. Likely going to happen, I mean, right? So we could see a much more extended corrective move here. Going sub 10K, it is definitely not a possibility. I got friends that just got into crypto that understand a little bit more the market cycle. And, how many people that are saying, yeah, 2025, bull run, I'll see you there. Let's all make millions, right? How many people do you know that talk about the halving? Yes, the halving is definitely a good effect long term for Bitcoin, but how many people do you know that are in crypto that have learned the market cycle, 4-year cycles, and expect 2025 Bitcoin well over $100,000, right? Come on, this is extremely easy. Let's just buy a huge amount. Let's get a loan and just wait for 2 years and we'll be all millionaires, right? Just buy some random altcoins as well. Cardano, Algorand, they're all going to do a 10, 20x, right? In the next bull run. I think worse times are ahead, guys. I think we need to see a little bit of pain, unfortunately. And I don't want to be I don't want to be the bear. I just want to be realistic, and I want people to just stay aware. Obviously, for me, it's always good to dollar cost average Bitcoin, but you need to have the mentality on how many Bitcoin can I have. I remember when I was accumulating back in 2018 and I wanted 1 Bitcoin, all right? I didn't care about the price. If it was at 6,000, 3,000 or 10,000, I wanted to have 1 Bitcoin back in 2018. And I got to 1 Bitcoin. And then what happens when you have 1 Bitcoin? You want 2. You want 2 Bitcoin despite the price. So that's, at the end of the day, it's like, how many Bitcoin can I accumulate before it has a bull run? Okay. So I think, buying Bitcoin at 27K, 20K or 10K it doesn't matter, right? You could enter a massive accumulation zone here in the next coming years before the price of Bitcoin goes to $100,000, $200,000 that it might be in 2027 or 2029. So the end game here is not to enter at the lowest price possible or predict a bull run in 2025 or 2026. The bull run will happen. So the end game is how many Bitcoin can you buy at below all-time high. I know we want to buy Bitcoin at 10K. We don't really know if it's going to happen though, right? It could happen. We could enter a severe recession in the next couple of years, right? By end of 2023, 2024. We might not. Money printer might go brrr, and then there's no recession happening, and we might see Bitcoin, breaking the all-time high by 2024, 2025. And then everybody's like, oh my goodness, I've been waiting for 10K Bitcoin and I've missed out. So this is why it's always good to just dollar cost average. It's, the best strategy ever. I did this back in 2018, 2019 and 2020. And it's the best thing ever I could ever do. Put every single month, 50% of my income from my 9-to-5 job, not 8-to-6 job, and just buying. And then in the bull run, you're making an absolute killing. So So basically, if we were to enter this multi-year bear market, we could be in a massive ABC corrective move here that could take us sub $10,000. It's definitely an option. It might be quick and then you're just going to consolidate, which I don't think will be the case. Or, it's just... So, yeah. And all of those people expecting a bull run in 2025, maybe going to see Bitcoin at, 10, 15K. And they're like, yo, what happened? What happened to the bull run? And then the bull run is going to be in 2026, 2027 to break all-time highs. Overall, I'm looking for the possibility of a much extended bear market. And I know I did say that, potentially the bottom is in. Potentially the bottom is in, but we have probably finished, a massive, decade bull run. We've been in a bull run for a decade, and we are looking for, maybe 4 years of a massive corrective move. It's very much possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but we need to understand it's possible with the current market situation, right? So it's just something that we need to take into consideration, guys. It might take longer than we expect to have that bull run. Everybody knows that 2025 is the bull run year, so we're all going to make millions, right? Yeah, it's just highly unlikely. There's too many people wanting to make millions, and it's just unlikely to happen. So we could expect that, multi-year bear market if we were to enter a severe recession. It's just let's take a look at the 10K Bitcoin. I'll be selling a kidney to go all in. We are dropping. Yes, sir. We are dropping. Very much expected. I expect a massive third wave here, guys. You heard it here first. Thank me later. Right, Mark? Heard it here first. Thank me later. I think we could get into an aggressive third wave here in the next coming days. Overall, we are still holding by a thread that support value area low from this zone. It's soon as we start seeing a bit of red volume here and a very aggressive price action, soon as we start seeing higher volume than usual from the last few days, then it's game over, guys. We're going to much lower prices. However, this is nothing still. This is still nothing. As soon as I see Bitcoin at 26K with large volume, oh yeah, we're going lower, no doubt. We'll be likely going lower. You might get a small reaction from these lows, but overall, yeah, we're going lower. Andy, why don't you use thank me later? Yeah, I love when these people come, on Twitter and YouTube. Heard it here first, thank me later. Gonna break any minute now, it says reality. Possibly, yes. BTC strong at 24K. Yeah, 24K range, 23K. You know what is the strongest level that I do see here on the chart is a monthly level. That is 23,130. Of course, we got a strong level here at 24,700 range, which is basically the point of control from this consolidation. We got a lot of consolidations here that have high volume, okay? So we could expect a bounce sub 25K. If we were to drop, okay? If we were to drop is not confirmed. Would you sell if you bought at 27K? No. I would never sell Bitcoin if we start dropping. Portfolio is portfolio. It's a long-term investment. Long-term, meaning 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You know, it doesn't matter. Would you? So yeah, I wouldn't sell. I wouldn't sell. If you need the money, sell. I don't need the money from my Bitcoin. Why don't you use log scale on chart? Oh yeah, sorry. Well, for technical analysis, for trend lines, and yeah, log chart is you cannot use it basically, because yeah, the trend lines are not respected with log charts. Log chart is only used to see the overall growth, right? The curve, the curving, and the growth. But yeah, never use log chart for levels, support, channels, for technical analysis. Never, never, never. Because it just squeezes. It squeezes when you do log charts. So when you take a look at Fibonacci, for example, with log chart, you need to use log Fibonacci. If you go to Brave New Coin, guys, and maybe this is very important for people to understand, do not use log chart for your technical analysis. If you're using log chart, just for example with Fibonacci, right? If you do take a look at the pivot low here to the pivot high, you need to switch your Fibonacci retracement to log scale, right? Look at this. From this pump, look at where the 618 is. It's at 27K. When I switch it to log scale, it's all the way down here. It's at 11,000. So yeah, never use log scale for analysis, because it just changes everything for Fibonacci, for channels, for everything. No log scale on technical analysis. Never, ever, 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 ever. If you want to take a look at the rainbow chart, you can use log scale. Hi Andy, can you look at GMX? Okay. Hit the likes, legends. Oh my goodness, we over 300 likes. This means I'm sure by tomorrow we are going to have over 500 likes, because if we do, I'll be getting some nice spicy live streams. Okay, I will be getting some spicy live streams for you all to take a look at opportunities. No doubt. Yes, we're going to do that. We're going to do it. Yes, we will. 500 likes, very much achievable, guys. Thanks for the support. If you want to support the channel as well, of course, and you want the best deals on the exchanges, guys, check those links. There's a lot of people that did not want to do KYC. You know the deal, guys. You got Bybit down below. $30,000 can be claimed still, okay, at the rewards hub. You need to deposit a significant amount if you want that crazy bonus, okay? It's got to be said. You need to deposit something like 250K if you want 30K bonus. They're not just going to give it to you like that. But they are, there's obviously lower deposit bonuses. You need to do KYC. There's nothing wrong on doing KYC. Don't worry, they're not going to go and call the tax guy, hey, this guy is KYC'd, okay, on Bybit. Make sure he pays his tax. That is not going to happen, guys. Don't worry about that. They do not share information. At least yet. Not yet. So don't worry about KYC. It's just for security. Obviously, if you do live in a restricted area, if you're in the US, you do KYC, you're not going to be able to trade on Bybit. So the other options is Bitflex and Mexi, okay? There's insane bonuses to be claimed there. At those exchanges, they're my favorite ones. If you're not using KYC, Mexi and Bitflex, Bybit is obviously the number one for me. I'm not changing. If I can avoid using other exchanges, then yeah. Oh my goodness, 26,300 Bitcoin already. Oh my goodness. It's happening. DXY not doing much. Oh, it seems like this is not going to be a good long. Let's just see. We're probably just going to lose the levels, guys. So now, like I said, is it a good long here? Not until the price does get a nice bounce here and gets above this range. Then you have a potential long opportunity. We're probably going to see this live. It might hold because it's basically hitting the 7-8 at the moment, right? And we need high volume on the breakdown. If this holds in the next coming 1 to 2 hours and gets above this low over here, you know what? It might get a bounce. It's getting the bounce at the moment. It doesn't look bad. It's probably a fake move down, and we are finally going to hold the value area low from this trading. Well, not this one, obviously. We're actually losing this one. But most importantly, this one right over here. And I think we are losing it as well. Not looking great. But we lost it here, okay? We did lose it here and here. If the volume is relatively extremely low, volume is quite high. Volume is quite high here on selling pressure. Oof. Yeah, if this volume was lower, then it would be a little bit better for a long. If this volume was something like this, or like this, or like this, it would bring a bit more confidence. But the volume is quite high on the breakout of the value area low. It's not looking great. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly, how that volume is picking up here. We got 30 minutes still for this hourly close. And the volume is quite high already on the 1 hourly, and it's still got 30 minutes. This could be a massive volume candle. Still 30 minutes for the close. Yeah, it's just bouncing from that 7-8 Fibonacci. It's slightly getting above this high over here now of this low. I don't like it. I don't like the volume. It looks pretty aggressive. However, if you want to get in, if you want to attempt the long position, you know what to do. You guys know what to do if you want to get into a good risk management long position. Stop loss beneath the wick. That is it. Stop loss beneath the wick if you want to try and attempt a large bounce here on the price of Bitcoin. Could there be a possibility on hitting the 618 from this pivot high to the pivot low? Where's the VWAP? And the VWAP, VWAP is all the way up here at the 382. I personally don't like it. But anyway, you got the risk management there. Risk management. Are we losing the low again? Yeah. It didn't successfully move above this low. Volume is high. I'm staying away from longing, guys. I'm staying away from longing. I would stay away. It's beneath this low over here. So as long as it's beneath the low, it's not a great long. If it gets acceptance above this low, then it's a good long. It's a possible good long. You know, risk management in place. But we're basically just about to capitulate as well. So, you know, like I said, when we do take a look at the overall range, it's a capitulation moment, right? It's a possible capitulation level. Value area low just being lost. Volume could start kicking in any moment now to that for that massive drop. It's not a great level to long, you know, not a great level for a long, unfortunately. It is what it is. This was the best short, no doubt. Volume high on the CME too. Yeah. Volume looks pretty high. We're not getting acceptance above this low. So no acceptance above this low. Bad sign. Red alert. Lower is likely. Yeah, that bounce did not happen successfully above this low. Which almost at the level. We were almost at the level, but yeah, it didn't manage to get above. If price action would have, started making some nice price action above this low, I would have said, yeah, I mean, it's a good long. It's a good potential longing opportunity, but we did not manage to get above this low, unfortunately, successfully. Oh my goodness, we're dropping. Short now. Short now. Yeah. No. Short. You should have shorted here. You should have shorted here. I'm still in that short position. From the 27,150 range. I was late on the short, but overall, we were very much aware of that short on the Legends trading community, of course. I'm sure there are some people still in the short position. The short was to be taken at the 27,300 range after failing to break out, which was very much aware on yesterday's video update. We were very much aware of that shorting opportunity from this zone over here after a failed move up. So you shorting here, I mean, good luck with that. I mean, you might make some gains because it might capitulate, but it might not. It needs to happen now as we're losing the levels to come down to this low over here. So you might get some... I mean, shorting a support is... or a breakout of the support is just not my cup of tea. Where do you put your stop? You could get a massive wick here and wick you out if you're using high leverage. We're maybe not going to break down, and it's finally going to get acceptance here. So yeah, we don't short the lows, please. Don't short a potential breakout level because it might fake out. It might not break. Please don't short here. Why dump? Well, Mark Dutch is saying here that CZ and Binance is getting sued by the SEC. So that could be a little bit of a trigger of this movement down. But also, technical analysis is suggesting that we are going to go to lower levels, okay? Technical analysis is suggesting that we are going to lower levels. Hey, check out Binance, guys. Binance, Bybit. I'm getting these fancy pop-ups on the live stream for anybody that's interested. Bybit, #1 exchange. I shorted 26,450 on May 26th. Finally back in the green after white knuckling the last 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, reality. Stay cautious in holding those trades. Stay cautious. That's waiting till the price to come back down to your entry. Oh my goodness. That's a full recipe to fail in the long term, okay? Make sure to have stop losses, guys, and good risk management. Because thanks to you, I can make money in this market because I'm very responsible. I have a plan and I'm taking your money, okay? This is a zero-sum game, zero-sum game. In Spanish, it's the other way around, but it's basically taking the money out of other traders, right? Other irresponsible traders. Low leverage, I could afford to wait. Okay, cool. All right, then. That's cool enough, then. Last good short was 26,788. Maybe. So, yeah. Andy, you predicted the move on the live stream. Congratulations. Yeah, well, we talked about... the likelihood of this losing the lows. I mean, I would personally not be surprised if we move down to 25k in the next coming hours. Like I said, because there's we have no support at the moment. These lows over here could provide a little bit of support. It could happen. It could get a failed breakout, but I think it's unlikely. Stock market is not falling. It's getting a little bit of kind of reaction. It would be nice to see stock market, look at this. This is S&P 500 is hitting to the exact point the 618 Fibonacci from the all-time high to the all-time low, right, from 2022. Oh, it's basically like 1 or 2 points from hitting the 618. It maybe is. If we do this, if we do it more exact, it's probably hitting it already. If we do get there, yeah, it's probably a few dollars away, a few points away. Oh, it's literally like 1 point away. Yeah, it's about 2 points away from hitting the 618. I would expect, it hitting that zone in between the next coming days. But definitely S&P 500 is at a crucial rejection level. And if S&P starts dropping in the next, it's probably going to take a few days, but by next week, oh my goodness, this is definitely not going to be good for Bitcoin and crypto. And Bitcoin's already dropping, so all right, guys, hopefully there's more people here on the live stream. Yeah, people already checking the thumbnail, right? Last level of support. And we basically, we have been at the last level. Let's see. Volume needs to start kicking in now, because if we start consolidating here and we don't see the selling pressure, bulls will do whatever it takes to defend this level to get a move up. So we should be seeing some selling pressure here in the next coming hours. Andy uses his beagle for trading advice. Answering to Tommy, where you have the crystal ball, where you see the future, Tommy. No. This is just technical analysis and understanding the structure of the market. Why dumping? I'm late. Mark Dutch has given us a little bit of news. We're not sure if it's fake news or real news, but supposedly the SEC has sued Binance and CZ. And maybe that's created a little bit of FUD. But overall, I personally think that I'm not going to go through this, guys. This has been through the live stream, that this has been a fourth wave, and we are inside of a massive potential fifth wave down again. And understanding here this being a flat ABC, basically like this. And now we have started the 5 waves down inside of the fifth wave. And if this has been the first wave and this has been the second wave during the weekend, that third wave down can be huge, can be massive, going to sub 25k levels. So yeah, with the technical analysis, everything pointed out that a massive drop is on the cards. It's very, very likely. Real news. It's real news, says Mohammed. Checked for somebody having a live and I popped in. BGT, absolutely phenomenal, because the price was dropping. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Absolutely, guys. If you, like I said, if we do get to 500 likes, I will be doing over 4 live streams. But if you obviously want more updates for, on trading setups on Bitcoin, where you want to go is not on YouTube. You want to join the private Legends community, of course, which is my daily updates on possible scenarios. And we got people managing to get into this short before the drop, right? 27,300 range, which is absolutely golden. We got the money shots here on the Legends trading community. People managing to get into that short position. Absolutely golden. Yes. Phenomenal. It's not and it's not expensive, okay? I know there's a lot more expensive channels out there. It's relatively decent enough, right? If you want to join the Legends trading community, guys. This is where I focus all my energy in posting the video, the updates, the setups. It's a good time to enter short now. No, it's not. It's not a good time to enter a short, in my personal opinion. We could recover up here. I mean, this might even be a long. If price, look at these wicks. Oh my goodness, bulls are maybe defending the level. Good way to take a look at this is lower time frames. But yeah, obviously the volume is very, very, very aggressive to the downside. But if price action starts getting above this low, we could have a pretty decent relief rally. If we start getting above this low, we could start having a pretty decent relief rally. And whoever's shorting here, we don't look for shorts on breakouts and at the lows. We look for them here. Come on. Do not short down here, please. Well, obviously you can do whatever you want, and the price could capitulate here, so you might be in for a lucky gamble right there. But we're not here for gambling. We're not here for gambling. We're looking for solid analysis and technical analysis, and we were very much aware of this being a good shorting opportunity in the Legends trading community, of course, on Discord. I want to see your beagle, Andy, says Tommy. He's not around. He is outside at the moment. So thanks, Andy. Any thoughts on CFX? It's in its lows. Maybe a great place to long. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. We would have to see the price action getting above nicely this low over here. And get a larger relief rally. But I would be more focused in shorts, eh? This is, you know what? You know what? This is actually confirming that we are inside the third wave right now. Why? Because we've lost the low of the first wave. That's it. Now, this does not, we were inside the third wave, in my opinion. Meaning that if we are inside the third wave because we have lost the lows of the first wave already, yes, this could swing failure pattern. This could create a fake breakout and get a pump. But I would personally be looking for shorts on the bounce. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Bigger relief rally, and obviously I would be taking a look at thorough analysis with the Discord. I will be updating the Discord right now to see the scenarios. If we were to get a relief rally, what are the most important resistance levels? I've been here. Start showing what? Bloomberg confirmed the Sue. Okay, so yeah, start showing the beagle. Okay. 500 likes and Andy will show us the beagle. Absolutely, on the next live stream for sure. I need to go and get him, and it will going to take me a few minutes. So I can't get him now, unfortunately. I'll get him ready for the live stream tomorrow. Guys, volume breakout strategy on the retracement, says Russ. Well, volume breakout strategy on the retracement. Very good question. We've got the volume breakout strategy on the retracement. It's a difficult one, no doubt. Okay, volume breakout strategy, basically 1, 2 with high volume, retrace to the first volume spike, which would be right over here at 26,550. for then the short. The only thing here that this is a difficult decision for the volume breakout strategy is what is disturbing is this low over here, right? Because if the price gets back above this low, it's going to be difficult to take that decision. Where is your stop loss? It could be a failed breakdown from this low, right? Because it's like this low over here. You move down, you get up. Are you going to short as soon as you get acceptance above this low? Are you going to short here? Well, possibly no. Look what the price action does. It's a difficult decision here, Russ. So price action went above this level for that 26,550 for the short. You're basically getting acceptance back above this low. So it's a difficult decision. Not a great high probability trade. We don't know if it is a SFP or not, right? Yeah, that's right. You know the deal. You know your thing. Everybody, please like the button. I want to see the beagle, says Tommy. I'll get him on the live stream tomorrow. Volume strategy is a chapter in Andy's masterclass. Yes, it is. It's a module in the masterclass. You can purchase that, of course, on the Legends website, okay? Legends trading website. It's the same website from the where you purchase the Legends trading community, okay? It's down below. legends.bitcoin.com. Official website there to purchase the modules to learn how to trade yourself with the strategies we use. Surely news like this will tank. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Do you want to short on the news, guys? Have very good risk management. Absolutely. We could tank $1,000 on Bitcoin because of this news. And then overall, the technical analysis everything will be looking on point for that massive fifth wave. It's just on. Sometimes the news comes out perfect when we are looking for a large third wave down. I mean, it's spot on. So yeah, I'm seeing a drop to 25k at least. Binance users will be running for their lives. Yeah, everything points out with the technical analysis. We're gonna see those people on Twitter. Bitcoin price dropped $2,000 because Binance, has been sued by the SEC, and we were talking about this drop, before the news coming out. What a mystery, right? Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. Thank me later. Mark Dutch. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Stay cautious. We are, on the verge of a potential capitulation with the news. So doesn't it feel coordinated? Yeah, charts and news, they usually do get coordinated a lot. So stay cautious. Would I short down here? Absolutely not. The short was to be taken at $27,300. In the short still, from that level, from a little bit late, but overall in that short, we were very much aware of this shorting position on the Legends trading community. If you want that more information daily, then you need to join. I cannot do this on YouTube every single day. Of course, I'll do it for the Legends. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Hey guys, do you get notification for Andy's live stream? I set notifications, but never get any notification for the live stream. That is strange. Dump it. Yes, it looks like we're on the verge of a dump. Oreo, thank you guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you actually learned something with the trading scenarios, setups, understanding the market structure and knowing why we could get that next leg down. So thank you very much, everyone. Don't be frightened if we do push down to 25k or 24k, because we're very much expecting it. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe. Thank you, moderators, Mariella, Mark Dutch, Father Time. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. And I'll see you. 400 likes. If we get to 500 likes, which is very likely, live stream back tomorrow, guys. No doubt. 100%. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one.